Alright. Hello guys, welcome back. Hope everyone's alright. So we're gonna do price per distance. We're gonna pick this one. Right, so the best one we've got is 291 mile for 13 grand. If we do cargo market, keep it the same, we have got, so I'm looking for, so there we go, got 11 grand for 28 mile, or 25 grand for 500 mile. We'll take the 500, let's get it done. Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope you're all well. Sorry I'm late. However, on the plus side, I am late and I'm not farming how I should be farming. But it was either this or nothing because I'm completely out of time today. Obviously, you know I come off at about 6 o'clock for my tea. So I'm completely run out of time, like literally I've run out of time completely. So basically, completely my fault.
Tires, check.
So
check.
I didn't have time to set up a farm sim, so I've literally just jumped on what I had time to do, which was this, because it was already set up. But what that means is I'm going to be streaming all day tomorrow. So I don't normally stream on a Sunday, but because I'm late as hell and not done much gaming, we're live all day tomorrow, which is mint. Alright, where else are we? So yeah, be a bit of farming tomorrow afternoon, just on the controller like, so you might not be into that to be honest, but that's what we're doing, just until I get this wheel sorted, or decide what we're doing with it anyway. Right Dave, where do we need to reverse to here? I think it's in there. Logitech, I haven't contacted them yet mate, it's a weekend. Type of companies aren't really open on the weekend, so I've fired them an email, but I'm in contact with GT Omega at the moment as well, and like people like that you don't tend to hear from until after the weekend is up, so. Right, we're good at that, so we'll fire that there, that's going to load us up, and then we can fire the ignition back on. Which is that one, and press the start button
for some safe and reliable driving instruction. You've got us, yes, us, to help you along. Let's get started. Drive safe. Excellent.
Right, server. I'm not on a server. Where I've actually been today is so up early on a Saturday, straight out, get the shopping done.
Turn right.
And got that done. So we got a bit of food in, and then went to cut the grass because obviously with the whole dog crap and everything else that I've been dealing with losing my dog, the grass was like, I mean, you know, it was stupid. And I've only got a little electric mower because where we used to live, we had a tiny piece of grass. I mean, it wouldn't be as big as this room, you know. So I had a tiny little cheap electric mower, and it's been doing really good, but the grass that we've got now is massive, you know. And this morning, well, saying I blew it up is probably an overstatement, but it burnt the motor out this morning, so I've been trying to find a mower with no money. So I found one, like, so I've been trying to find the cheapest petrol mower I could, and I think I'm going to pick it up this afternoon, so about 6 o'clock I'm going to pick it up, so hopefully it'll do the job. We'll see. As long as it's petrol I'm good, because I can repair it, so I'm not too fussed, but electric ones, once they're done, whereas petrol ones are not as bad. Right, where else are we? Drifter, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Afternoon, Mr. Sam. Doing great, mate, doing great. Bit gutted I didn't get time to get the farming set up, like. I was looking forward to do a bit of farming this afternoon, but we're going to do it tomorrow instead, so. Streaming on a Sunday. Loving life.
Exit.
I love this truck, man. Hiya Ben Sim, hey, long time no see mate, how's it going? Yes, new tattoo and first tattoo, so that's my first ever one, so yeah, very, very happy with it mate, genuinely couldn't be happier.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
It's too early to tell yet Sam, but if you go and watch your farm sim stream I did the other day, I did it on my desk with the farm sim wheel and button box. Although my wheel I'd never tested, I bought it second hand purely for the button box only, and it is broken. The wiring that goes through the centre is really brittle and it's snapped, so it's knackered, but it's the best fun I've had in farming in ages, like being comfortable on my desk, having everything to hand, having the wheel where it should be, which is like, it's small, it's up like this, I know it's hard to show, but got a nice ball on it, all the walking controls and that are on it, you don't have to map anything, you just plug it in, it maps itself. Oh, it was mint, I loved it. So yeah, I'm just in the middle of trying to sort another wheel out for that. See if I can get, well, not another one, but get mine repaired from Logitech if I can.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So yeah, hopefully it'll be a bit of farming back on the channel, but only if I enjoy it, obviously.
Exit.
But yeah, we've got a load of bales on Oakfield to pick up,
take
so...
the second exit. Exit.
Just being out drifting. I would never sell the other handbrake, no, it's crap, so I wouldn't sell it mate, no. It's terrible, like, it's very unreliable. So I wouldn't sell it. Well no, I'm lucky I don't need to sell anything off the other rig. If there's out that needs to go, it'll be my flight stick and that's it, so life's great mate, yeah. Got a camera for sale, and then as I say, possibly flight sticks or not, depends how long we can drag it out, but other than that, everything else gets to stay, so yeah, well happy mate, couldn't be happier. Oh, cheers, fantastic. I appreciate it. So you enjoyed it just as much as you would on the rig. Most people in the comments have said that obviously
take the second exit.
You could see a lot more, which was better. So the single screen, Farm Sim does generally work better on single screen, I've found over the years. Right. Job's a corker, lovely. Hiya Chris, how's it going? So yeah, I've got to come off a little bit earlier, so realistically I shouldn't have been streaming now, but I was going to sit and come and play trucking for an hour and a half, and then my wife said, well just chuck the stream on man, don't do out proper, just chuck it on. I was like, oh, tell you what, job's a cracker. So yeah, got that, and then yeah, so I got that, and hopefully it works. I've got to go and pick it up this afternoon, the petrol motor, and hopefully it works. I mean, I can't see it being that good for the money, but we'll see, we'll see. Hiya V70, you know me mate, if you say that I'm ignoring you, I won't actually read your comments. But no, I'm not ignoring you buddy. Yeah, spot on Chris, absolutely brilliant mate. Road Rally, he's becoming a regular now. How's it going? Afternoon, Tim, how you doing buddy? Kieran, how you doing? Hiya Buzz. What a nice day it is in game as well, in the Land of Euro truck. It's just about as nice as it is outside, to be fair. V70, not an issue man. No need mate, give it to Glenn, he deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. Bear in mind, if you are going to give Glenn the 100, give him it through Streamlabs, don't use Super Chat. It's raining where you at, Beast? Where are you? I didn't find a heated mirror mod, no, I didn't. I did have a look though. It is. It's a company that makes simulation parts. Like this Scania gear shifter, they convert them over to PC. So yeah, they made this indicator box under here as well, so. Ah, you're in Norfolk? Yeah, I know the area. I mean, I don't know it like, as in I've been there, like, but I know where it is. Hey, Breaking Carbon, how you doing, bud? Should I get a Thrustmaster or Logitech if I want to change out? I mean, if you want to change wheel rims like this, Thrustmaster all day. T300 or TX and above. Don't get the TMX or the T150. Just go decent straight out the box. Live without having 3 pedals and a shifter, and then add in the shifter and the 3 pedals at a later date. Hiya Vix, how are you doing, pal? Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm in a DAF F241 and absolutely loving it. Our next purchase is going to be a Scania. Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, he told you to give you the. Well, he's doing it, mate. But it's up to you. Completely up to you, buddy. As I say, all I'm saying is that sort of amount. If you're going to donate to any streamer, as I say, even if it's Glenn or John or whatever, just bear in mind the bigger you donate, the more really you should use Streamlabs if you want the streamer to get all the money. That's all I'm saying. If he's going to cut his hair off and you're going to donate for that, just make sure you donate through Streamlabs and not Super Chat. If you do through Streamlabs, if you donate 10 quid, he'll get like £9.40 or something like that, roughly. But if you donate through Super Chat, if you donate a tenner, he'll only get 6 quid. And obviously that doesn't sound too bad, but then if you give him £1,000, he'll only receive 600 quid. So YouTube take 40%, so obviously they would take 400 quid. So it's a big percentage if you're trying to help someone out, that is. Game is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning, mate, yeah. Absolutely stunning. Ah, fantastic, that's pretty cool, man. Right, after your job, could you show me settings for OBS streaming ETS2? I dropped from 60 to 6. I have 56 up and 17 down. Yeah, I mean, it could be computer, you know. I don't know what computer you're running. That has a big part in it. What graphics you're trying to do, you know. So V70 Streamlabs there'll be a link in my description, but I think Glenn's got a link in his as well, and it's just basically just another form of a way that you can donate where it's not as subsidised, you know. Me, I'm on for about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to pick up a new lawnmower. Well, I say new. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like, I tell you. There's nothing I can do. I mean, it's knee height. If I don't cut it now, I'm not going to be able to cut it. And I'm like, mine literally blew up as I was cutting the bloody lawn this morning. I'm like, worst time in the world for it to blow up. But I thought, right, I'll go on with a budget of 0 and see what the cheapest petrol mower I can find is. I always had petrol mowers, you see, when I lived on the farm. Me and my wife had the farmhouse a few years back. Just always had petrol mowers because they rarely threw a piston, so it was generally just seals and stuff like that that would go on them. So yeah, it's just yeah. I'm just comfortable with petrol ones, you know. In reality, am I a driver? No, in reality I can't drive at all. It's illegal for me to drive with my health. Watch, I don't know what make it is. I mean, it won't be like super expensive or all, but my wife got us it for Christmas, so Yeah, absolutely love it. Only wear it if we're going out shopping and stuff like that, so we just went food shopping this morning, so this is a mod. It's called Minimal HUD, so it gives you all your info at the top, so you can use the in-truck sat-nav, and it also gives you a sat-nav as well, so this sat-nav here, if you want it, which obviously I use the in-truck one, so I don't bother. Oh, this promods is the best so far in my opinion. I completely agree with that.
Continue straight.
Where are we at here? Right, where else are we? Right, I'm good, thanks to YouTube. I'm seeing you again, bro. Being busy with life. Oh, that's brilliant though. I love old regulars that have had to crack on with life and all that. It's mint having them back in the stream again. Great to hear what people have been up to, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Ooh, nice bridge. I do appreciate a good bridge. You can have whatever steering wheel you want. I mean, these are magnetic, you see, so I can take this off and put any wheel I want on, and then also I can put whatever badge I want on. So you got like Nissan, Ford, Beamer, Audi, Porsche, Renault. They'll make whatever you want, you know. So I can make this steering wheel into whatever I want, which is great. So I have got some other trucking ones as well, but I don't know where they've gone. Yeah, I must have dropped them. Right, I got you there, mate. Yeah, that's not good. Try the no bloom, so much better. Just about to try out. Oh, the rain mod's phenomenal. No bloom is great because a lot of people turn off HDR in the options because they don't want that bright white that you get, but the HDR gives you that natural beautiful colour, which the world is when it's a nice day. So HDR in my opinion is a must, but on HDR white cars become illuminated, all the white lines become like in your face. So on Steam Workshop there's a no bloom mod thanks to Rob Hounddog, and it is really good. That's what I'm using. All the road signs look the proper colour now, instead of being like in your face. So yeah, miles better. Hiya Darren, how's it going? Really good, mate, really good. The rain mode is awesome, tried it myself. It is indeed. That rain mode is insane. I love it. I've got my rain set to halfway now, so I get a day without rain, a couple of days with rain, a couple of days without it. I'm quite happy with it. Now then, Scouser, I haven't had time to sort you out, so give us a couple of days and I'll get you sorted for that server. I haven't forgotten, don't worry, I've just had a bit on. Yeah, I'm in a DAF F241. Oh, car. Jesus Christ. He came out of bloody nowhere. I was just going to go for the overtake. My days. Same truck as I was yesterday, yeah. It is Darren, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Ah, cheers Darren, appreciate that. The nicest thing I've been called in ages. Top man. Right, where else are we? Hello, JJ, how's it going, buddy? I really want to do him. Come on. I'm flat out like. Yeah, racing tonight at 8, aye. Indeed. Bit of the old P cars too, we're loving it. So I'm going to merge in some Forza and iRacing next week though at 8. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, the colours do look good. Obviously, some places are like really vibrant, but in some places when the sun's proper on, it is really vibrant. But like now where it's quite dull because it's 5:30 at night in the game, I couldn't be happy with the graphics. Like, it's superb. It runs nicely. Plenty of reflections in the other vehicles and that, you know, which I'm well happy with. Ah, excellent, George. Yeah, that'll be good. Darren, well, it's not an issue, mate. I've only been live about 10 minutes, and as I say, I had a bit of a nightmare morning, so yeah, been trolling the Facebook marketplace. Tell you what, that thing's lethal, isn't it? It's a good place, that, like. Hello, Con. How you doing, bud? Welsh Paul, how you doing, buddy? Brilliant, mate. Yeah, it's still plenty of cream on it and that. It's actually dried out a little bit, so I need to go and put some more on it. But yeah, it's getting there. It's starting to sort its life out now. So once the redness dies down and the dark black turns to grey, it'll be spot on. Yeah, well happy. Ah, Paul, you liking the 5M stuff? I enjoy it. I really do. It suits me and I'm happy with it. Ah, right, V70. Well, you have to use Streamlabs and Superchat. As I say, just be warned, when you in big lumps, I wouldn't bother through Superchat personally, because the more you give, the more they take. So it's not really fair on you. Well, that's my personal. I've donated to Johnny a few times. I've donated to Rib, a few people to be fair, and whenever I donate, I always use the Streamlabs link, because I want the streamer to get all my money. I don't want PayPal, YouTube taking it all. Oh, you a copper, are you? That's pretty cool, man. Got you there, Paul. Please, you're enjoying playing it as well, mate. That's good. Jail's where it's at, man. Best place to lie down for a bit, you know. The speed limit's 60, but I just can't get up to 60. V70, it's the same, because they take 40%. It doesn't matter what amount you donate, small or big. You just need to accept that they're going to take that off you. So, say if you donate to Glenn 100, he'll get 60 quid, which is still a huge help to him. Can I use a normal PC? Can I use a normal TV as a monitor? Of course you can. I used to. Worked well. Afternoon, Richard. How's it going, mate? Afternoon, Gaz. How's life? Hope you're keeping alright, buddy. She is struggling up this hill. Jesus Christ. Come on, boy. What do you get? 1500 RPM. Well, 1800 technically.
Keep left.
Flat out.
Exit left.
In 7th high. I'm doing 52 miles an hour.
Exit left. Keep right.
Hey Darren, different shifter. Oh, this is my Scania one, so yeah, same as I normally use. I've got a man one that I sometimes use on this rig as well. GPU 1080 Ti, buddy. Yeah, but my 1080 and my other computer does exactly the same job really. I can't run the game as high, but it's not far off, to be honest. I have a little bit more safety with this rig, but that rig you need to turn things down a tiny bit, but this rig you just whack everything up. It's mint. I'm good. I use OBS for recording, if that's what you're asking, Con. Sorry. What else have I missed? Cheers, Matty. I don't normally have it on while I'm streaming, but it was either run upstairs, so it was either get in from shopping, dive upstairs, turn this on and go, or not stream until 8. So that was kind of my options. That's why I've still got me normal shirt that I wear when I'm out and about. So gaming, yes, my first ever tattoo, buddy. It is indeed. First ever, and won't be my last. Will be for a while though, to be fair. Whereabouts in game are we? That is a corker of a question. I like that. We are near London. Yeah. So we're actually technically closer to Croydon, but yeah, we're down that neck of the woods anyway. We're going over to France is where we're off to. I've got 272 mile left, and I had 510 mile before I set off. So I never played Steep. No, the snowboarding game. Look pretty good, huh? Yeah, look pretty good. Not sure what you mean there, Buzz. Sure is skill, appreciate that, mate. Appreciate it. Smiley, my days, I've not seen you for donkey's years. How are you doing? A long time no see, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Is it quite good, Steve, is it?
Yeah.
Thanks again, skill, mate. Appreciate it. If you could have an actual truck, what would I have? I mean, to be fair, you don't really get a choice, do you, if you're working for the companies like Pollock and, you know, all that. You don't really get a choice, so it depends what job you got, doesn't it? Alright, where else are we? Liking the new mods. Cheers, Tobias. New pro mods, in my opinion, probably the best one I've put in yet. The roads, some of the roads they've added look fantastic. It runs incredibly well. I've had no pro mod normal crashes or anything like that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no need for that, man. Fucking hell. Appreciated V70, mate. Massively appreciated, buddy. That's a shit ton of money. Thank you, bud. Does that mean Glenn's what, got to shave his hair off or something? Was that, he's cutting his man bun off, isn't he? Is that what it was? Hiya, Michael. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, literally my first ever one as well. Absolutely love it, mate. Yeah, well happy. Mr. Firefight, how's life, mate?
Keep right.
I was meant to be farming today, mate, but just ran out of time. My little green mower blew up finally. I knew it was gonna, to be fair, but I was heartbroken. I was like, God, it's done so well. I have to cut the grass twice with it. It's only about this wide. The box on it's about it's bigger than that, like, but the box on it's tiny. So you have to cut it on high, cut it on medium, and then cut it on low. It takes like 4 hours to cut the grass. It's ridiculous. And it blew up this morning. So everyone was like, right, we can't cut the grass. I'm like, well, you can't leave it. It's knee height. So yeah, onto the old Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully save my life. I'll tell you if the mower actually works. I bought something from the 1980s, I think. Right, hi Max, send you a PM with a couple of pics of my car. Lovely streams. Oh, cheers, bud. Don't forget, with your car, you are welcome to put them on the group as well. So Why can't you play GTA anymore, mate? Get yourself on 5M. It's miles better than GTA Online. You'll love it. Con here. So the GoPro, quite simple. You need a GoPro, you need a lead with a micro HDMI, and then you need a capture card of whatever. So you can use an internal capture card, you can use an Elgato H60, or like me, I use a Camlink, which is that thing there, which turns any camera into a webcam basically. So it's Smiley. I mean, to be honest with you, you can get GTA now for like 10 quid on Steam. So go if it's not on sale, go on any sites like CD Keys, Kingwin. You can get it for like a tenner, mate, honestly. I mean, I've even seen some places have it less than a tenner, so it'd be worth just rebuying it just for 5M. 5M's worth a tenner on its own, easy. Yeah, it is expensive though, because like, it's hard, right? If you want to stream with a GoPro for a while, you can charge it while you're using it, but it'll still die, whereas I don't. I just change the battery in it when it dies. It's just easier, to be honest. I only have one lead going up to my head now, so just one lead instead of a big chunky power cable and all that. So you need a GoPro, which you're looking at like, what, 300 quid? Then you need a Camlink or a capture card, so at least 100, 120 quid. You need a 5 metre cable of some sort, another 20 quid-ish, 15 quid, you know. Then you need GoPro batteries. I would recommend buying the proper batteries because the cheaper ones just don't last long, they really don't. So you're looking at like 20 quid a battery, 40 quid a battery. So 2 of them, plus an external charger, another 100 quid. You're looking at like 500 quid to stream with a GoPro. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. But if you've got a rig and you've got this type of setup, it is worth it because it portrays to everyone else what you're actually seeing, which is great. But it's certainly not needed. But that might be Colin coming home, possibly. He's on his way home today. The big man. It is variety, yes. Yeah, brand new, my first ever one. Right, we are limited to 20 mile an hour down here. Oh, we need fuel. Yes, we do. Fuel and sleep actually, but we'll go on the ferry, I think. Yeah, I think we're going on the ferry. Yeah, if you're talking about GTA 5 though, you can get it on Kingwin, G2A. There's loads of key sites out there for Steam. You can get it very cheap.
Wouldn't recommend speeding. Didn't expect to hear that from
I don't know what the dog's barking at like. I'm assuming it's Colin being delivered home. Cheers, Darren Wall. Appreciate it, mate. You have a gamer yourself, I take it? Never, Paul. No, never. I won't. No. I don't have the time. It's too much time, and people really look forward to these servers and that. And if you build a good server, like people like the ones I play on, like the one Ribs built for everyone, if it goes down or out, it's a hell of a lot more hassle for you as well. Which means less streaming on other things as well. I'm always going to want to play multiple games, always. So for me, having something like that's just too much time. And not enough knowledge either. 2 seconds, guys. Yep. Is he home? You're a bit upset. Yeah, I would have to come off. Can you pass me it, like? Yeah? Yeah, just passes it. It is, isn't it? I know, it's great. Well, you're a bit sad. Is it? I've got it. Oh, Colin made it home. Yes. Right, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who helped out get him home, because we couldn't have done it as fast as what we did without yous. So yeah, this is my best mate, and that's the oh, hang on a minute, he's heavy, man. He was always fat, Jesus. That's the tattoo to go with him. So yeah, well happy. So it says, our special boy, our best friend, the love of our lives, our favourite hello and our hardest goodbye, our one of a kind old soul big call. Wait for us at the Rainbow Bridge. We will meet you there. Mint! Oh, it's not actually made me sad, that's actually made me quite happy. It's really nice, isn't it? Look at his big stupid face. I could just smush him. Cheers, then. Alright. You a bit sad? Put him on the mantelpiece. I'll take him for a smoke later. Alright, boys. So, ferry over the water we go. Oh, I'm quite pleased I was live when that came in. That's pretty mint. Right, oh, there's no need to be sorry. It's done now, and you know, you've lot made it as easy as possible. So I really owe you more than you'll ever realise. So yeah, it'd be well missed. It was one of a kind, that dog. We say that about them all, but honestly, it was anyone who got to meet him, he was an interesting soul. I've been through so much for that dog, I tell you. Jesus Christ, so much. Only 5.5, eh? Young. Poor lad. Right, boys, 170 miles to go, but we do need to sleep. So,
in 200 meters, turn left.
The question is, I've got 2 hours left on the sleep, but I've got 17 hours left on the job, so we need to go and get a nap. That's what we need to do. So, first napping station, we'll get that done. Hey Jack, how's it going? Yes, my first ever tattoo. I love it, mate. I appreciate everyone for the nice comments. Really do. Right, where else are we? What else did I miss? The mod at the top is called Minimal Hood.
Left.
So Minimal Hood it's called. It's on Steam Workshop, completely free. Yeah, me too, Vlog Foot. Yeah, really, completely agree. It's nice to have him back. It is actually quite nice. I've never been like a sentimental person like that, but yeah. It's funny, Box weighs a friggin' ton. He was always overweight. And he's still overweight. We are as well, Yorkie. You know, we found out when I was really not well that we both obviously couldn't have kids either. So our animals are very much as much as like our children as possible, because we can't unfortunately have kids. So hopefully one day, you never know. Right, enough of the nice comments now, then we can start abusing you. Go for it, Jeddah. How you doing, bud? Hope you're well, mate. I definitely need fuel though. T300 Ferrari, a good racing drift wheel. It is indeed, mate, yeah. It's a very good wheel. It really is. Yeah. Yeah, we are trying, Chad. We got turned down twice, I think, or once. So, yeah. Adoption's not as easy as just go, oh, there's a child there that needs a parent. I'll do it. It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Speeding.
My health makes it a lot worse as well, obviously, with me not being able to be allowed to be left alone with like a young toddler, because if I fell on them or anything like that, obviously it's quite, yeah. There's a lot of complications about it, but I'm not going to go into detail now, like, obviously, but yeah, it's not as easy as just walk down the shop, pick a kid up and off you go. As much as you think it would be, because there's loads of kids out there needing a home. It really isn't. Like, I've got friends that are gay, right? So I've got like female friends that are gay, and they really struggled to adopt because they didn't have a male influence in the kid's life. I'm like, so they needed a male a male friend that was going to be an influence in the kid's life. I'm like, what? You do not need a dad in the role at all. Like, that's friggin' ridiculous. I only know that because the person who told me it is actually a social worker. So, yeah, I was like, that is friggin' ridiculous. There's plenty of single mums and that manage just fine without blokes messing them up. Right, we got rain. Right, what we need next though is we're desperate for fuel. This rain mod is the best thing since sliced bread though. Look how good it looks. It looks amazing. Right, hello Mad Cats, how you doing buddy? Yeah. Well, I didn't say hello to you first because a couple of your first comments weren't that great to be honest, so. Yeah, I love driving in the rain now because it's actually raining, like, properly. It's great. Oh, petrol station's busy, Jesus. Just so happy with the way everything's running at the minute. That's it, Jack. Yeah, I mean, you've got to think about that for yourself. But for me, if it was a move forward point of view and I couldn't get accepted because of me tattoos on my hands, it's not the job for me, you know. Like, definitely not. I mean, I'm at the stage now where moving forward I would only progress with the channel as a job now, if I was ever going to go down that route, because it's so far, like, it's so far on now and it's such a big community. I would never let it go now. I love it. Never intended it to be like that, but it's here and it's doing it, so why not? Love how the rain stops because I'm under a roof, but as soon as we go back out. Tattoo pain. I mean, literally I had it done yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Honestly, no pain at all. Like, even the touch, like, I'm gonna hit it. Like, there's no pain at all. Like, it's great. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, rain mod's on Steam. It's actually on Steam Workshop. It's the one that is. It's in. You know, when you go into Steam Workshop, there's a big picture and there's like a slider at the bottom where you can flick through all the newest mods. It's in there. So yeah, it's in there. Yeah, that's what my wife said the same, Rob, so we'll see. It's slightly different like what she said because I have so much pain in my hands. I really do. Like, people who have arthritis and that would know what I mean. So steroids and things that you take, obviously it's a lot different, so it'll be interesting. Darren, I don't know what you mean there, mate. not sure what you mean there, buddy. So, crashing in the game, nothing realistic there, mate. So, we'll stand up, see you tonight, buddy. Sorry about that, yeah. Missed your comment there. Yeah, see you tonight, buddy. Have a good one. I'm in a DAF 214, I am indeed. I'll be able to give you a little cheeky view of her there. There she is. Completely basic, like, single axle, little cheeky paint job. That's my own trailer as well. It's actually our trailer, which I do like. I'm tempted to put a bigger cab on this, but I really want to buy another 4 Series Scania. Had to sell mine to upgrade in garages, but I'm tempted to buy another one, like. So yeah. What's the topic today? Anything, mate. I actually started off with grass cutters. Lawnmowers was the topic about 10 minutes ago. It's like a radio show, me ETS streams. It's mint. Get to find out what you lot are up to, what the crack is. Drift stream tomorrow afternoon, mate. Yeah, it's at a Corsa it is, on the new Ebisu tracks. There's a new mod out with all the Ebisu tracks together, I think. I haven't downloaded it yet. Oh, you big dick. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be streaming all day tomorrow, I would imagine. Classic trucks, I just searched for them on them. So literally, if you ask me what truck I'm driving that you want, I can tell you that this is a DAF F241. Just literally type in Euro truck DAF F241 and it'll come up. So it's simple as that. The only thing I'll warn you is if you are someone who drives with realistic gearing, the older trucks take a bit more revving. So definitely. You know that I'm on tomorrow. Don't wind us up. It's the F241, yeah. None, just pro mods. The only mod. Oh, I've got I paid for pro mods, which was 80 pence, and I bought a painted bull bar for a 4 series, which was 175 or something like that. D3, yeah, I didn't want to be driving today, to be honest. I didn't want to be trucking. As much as I'm loving the trucking at the minute, I didn't want to be trucking because I really want to go farming, but literally I had a bit of an issue with my lawnmower and then had to try and get another one. So by the time I sorted that out, went food shopping this morning, I literally ran in the house, ran upstairs, turned the first computer on I got to, and just fired up what worked. Because I didn't even need to change the stream title, you see. I had to change nothing. It was literally same as last night. I haven't changed my wheel, nothing. I literally turned it on, put a battery in the GoPro, and went live. So that's why I'm here, because I'm only on for an hour and a half. I've got to be out at go out at 5:30, so I'll probably do another hour and another hour and a half possibly. So it'll be two and a bit hours today, like. So it's actually better than I thought. Right, just got your letter saying you got accepted into college. Good lad, Alex, top man. Can we get the trailer? Yeah, the trailer skin is from Speedy Sully, so I think it's Speedy143, I think his website is, or something like that. I think someone will let us know on that. 11 tonight, GTA mate, yeah, it'll be a GTA tonight at 11. Farming will be on tomorrow though, drifting and farming through the afternoon, so maybe it's like 2 till 12 or something, 12 till 2 or something like that. I'll do drifting and then I'll do you know, like 4 till 6 on the farm or something like that, you know. Yeah, 5M at 11 mate, yeah. Yeah, some trucks will do 100, you know, depends. Are you a fool? Yes, yes I am. 1000% yes. Ah, cheers Visor from the Netherlands, appreciate that. Yeah, we've only got 30 mile left of this job. 510 mile, nailed it. Yeah, definitely yours. How are you, buddy? I'll tell you what though, I'm nervous about picking this lawnmower off. My only criteria was it was as close to £0 as possible, and it was petrol. I'm pretty sure it was made in like the 1960s, man. Honestly, I just hope it runs. I really do. What could go wrong? Yeah, exactly, mate. My trimmer is 70s, still start first go. That's it, Rob. That's the one, mate. 1 AM, oh Jesus. It's still that bad. I can't believe they can't do it, you know. Well, that was the plan. I mean, I did try and get it for 30 quid, but he had it up for 65, so I managed to land it for 40, so he's only round the corner from us, so hopefully it's all good.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Yeah, Oz has had the wee man out. Yeah, definitely. It wouldn't surprise us, out for a beer and a steak, man. Would not surprise me. No, Tyler, I can't drive in real life, buddy. Oh, it's only 40 here, Jesus.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit.
I'm loving the rain now, though. The rain mod's transformed the game for rain, and I always had the rain turned off, you know. Good payout for this one, like. Rob, so it's the new heavy realistic mod on Steam Workshop. If you go on Steam Workshop, it's on that first page. There's a big box that shows you all the new mods. Use the slider and slide through. It's one of them.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Right. These are really a good question. I like these questions because you ask them because you know I've got more sets. So right, got a question for you. I'm upping my RAM. I'm getting 16 gig, but was wondering about getting 32. Would I see enough of a benefit? Right. Being brutally honest with you, the only benefit to getting 32 is 1, you're future proofed, and 2, it's cheap at the minute. That's why I did it. I got 2 sticks of 16 gig. So if your motherboard will take it, if you're gonna buy 32, just buy 16 gig sticks. Get 2 of them. You're sorted. However, from a will you see any benefit point of view, honestly 16 is more than enough, right? So I'm using right now as I'm streaming, right? I'll open this up so I can tell you. So I'm playing this. It's going to lag out a bit because I've got that open, but anyway, I'll turn that off in a minute. So playing the game, streaming in 1080p, running this on Ultra, running the GoPro, running 4 screens. I'm using 28% of my RAM, right? The most usage I've ever seen is sort of like 35, right? And I'm using 32 gig, so you can half that for 16. So if I had 16 in right now, I'd be using 56% of my RAM, so you would still have 40% RAM free on 16 gig. So in my opinion, it's not needed, 32. The only benefit is, 1, it's super cheap at the moment. So back when I started PC gaming and RAM went through the roof, RAM was sitting at I think it was 320 quid I paid for the RAM in the computer behind here. So, and that was basic RAM 32 gig kit, 320 quid. So I think I got that RAM 32 gig for like 170, I think, or something. So that's the only thing. If you've got the money and you want to just be future proofed, I would get more. I would just put 32 in and you're sorted. But simple answer, 16 is more than enough. Ah, Richard Thomas. So all the skins that I use pretty much is on that link for Richard Thomas. Well, I hope it answers what you mean, but yeah. No, I'm just saying, depending. I mean, me personally, with how cheap RAM is, I would just buy 32. But if that's going to stop you getting a better card or a better hard drive or blow your budget, just get 16. But I would definitely just get 1 stick. But there is some cheap sticks about at the minute. I can't see a bean here, man. No, it completely depends, Buzz, what computer you're running, to be honest. OBS isn't just about internet speed or RAM, it's generally a lot of different things. Right, so we have, what we got in the bank now? 82 grand in the bank. We still got 174 grand outstanding on our loan, which is not too bad. So it's just a point in if I need to sleep or not. No, we can just crack on. The only thing I wanted to check was how much is a 143 and how much is a 4 series. So I can get a 1 series for 70 grand. I can get 85 grand, I'll get as a 143. 4 series 103 grand. So another couple of jobs and we can buy a new truck. Lovely. More trucks. Winning. Right, so best job from here would be 400 mile. 400 mile for 20 grand. Or 200 mile for 10 grand. If we go into cargo market because we've got a trailer on, what will we get for 400 mile? Yeah, so the crane's the best option. Crane it is. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pull that with a... I can't. Do you think my truck will pull that? Nah, my truck won't pull that. Bollocks. No chance my truck's pulling that. I didn't even think about that, you know. Right, so that's 1,000 mile. Trying to look for... I kind of wanted around about the 500 mile mark. 600 miles not bad for 30 grand. 200 mile for 10. 460 for 16 grand. It's not terrible. 389 for 15 grand. You'll do for me. We're going to Loch Rochelle. Lovely job there. Lovely.
Are you ready for the best backseat drivers you've ever had?
Yep, let's get this show on the road.
Hang on a minute. If I just drop this. Buzz, I'm not going to show you my OBS settings, no. Because your computer won't run OBS like I run it, so there's no point. You need to have the OBS settings that suit your PC. You haven't told me what spec of PC that you've got, so I can't help you. Me and my dad are not farming tonight, no, we're project cars tonight. Farming, me and my dad will probably be next week now. But I'll be farming on my own tomorrow unless he wants to join us for a bit of afternoon farming, I don't know. So I'll see if he fancies a bit. This is about 360 I think. I can't see in my mirrors lads, so I'm having to go outside for reversing. I know it's cheating slightly, but with the rain I can't see anything like. I actually find it harder reversing like this than I do with the mirrors. Right.
Sitting comfortably. Seatbelt on. Ready? Good. Then let's begin the tour.
Danish. It was sent to me by a friend, the 3 Series, yeah. I know. It just... Because you can't get a heated mirror mode, I just can't, with a new rain mode, I can't see anything. It does look realistic, don't get me wrong, but I can't see out. Yeah, well, Buzz, to be honest, if you don't even know what's in your computer, in my opinion, you probably don't know enough to even use OBS yet. So go and search on the internet how to find out what components are in your computer. Then use that knowledge to then learn what settings that you need to set OBS up as. It is, yeah, for the Win 3 1080 Ti, indeed, yeah. Good, really good. Honestly, he's been a solid card. Like
200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
No, the 143, I don't have any crashes with that one, no. Not at all.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah. So, Captain, also, not just the fact that it's only 300 horsepower, the fact that it's single axle as well. Oh, I knew he wasn't going to stop. Yeah, the fact that it's single axle as well, it won't pull well.
Right. Turn right.
Aiden, yeah. Sorry, Wayne. There's also a way to find out on your actual, through your Windows settings, but he needs to just go and have a Google and a bit of a read up about it. If his knowledge is that low, reading up about it would help him more than what we could try and help him, because even the things we tell him to click on he probably won't know. So it'd be easier if he just finds some info, reads it and learns. Once he gets to the point of knowing what's in his computer, I can help him with OBS. Absolutely in love with Euro Truck at the moment. Although I really miss gaming with the people from the channel on the convoys, I don't miss Truckers MP as a whole, and if anything it's heightened my enjoyment in trucking, just being back on single player. I'm absolutely in love with it. Hiya, Lee. All depends what you want to run, Lee. To be honest, you'd be far better like Skyping me or something and having a chat with us. That would be far better, and I can get an idea of what you're wanting to run. I am actually currently building a flight sim at the moment, so. But yeah, it all depends what you want to do with it. I have got some spare parts kicking about as well, so. Depends if you want to do it second hand, do you want to do it new, like it completely depends what you've got to spend as a whole budget, what you need out of it. But you need to have a budget first. You can do it for any amount of money, so you could probably second hand do it on the budget of 400 or 500 quid, depending on how much you need to buy, but you've got to have a budget in mind and what that budget's got to cover. So yeah, got me first ever tattoo, Lee, yeah, indeed. Got it done yesterday, so it was good. Yeah, really happy. Not everyone's cup of tea, you know, but I like it. Indicator stalk is from Alma. There you go, Lee. It's obviously a bit dark and a bit red at the moment. It will die down as time goes on. Cheers, Lee. Afternoon, BDG. How you doing, bud? G Anderson, how's it going? All's good, mate. Yeah, all is good. Can't complain today. Honestly, Lee, I had it done yesterday, and I don't know whether it's more the fact that I just have quite a high pain threshold, or obviously I take things for pain in my hands because my hands aren't very steady, but it wasn't pain, it really wasn't. There was a slight bit of discomfort where I brought my hand on my BMX when he was in here. This bone here was broken there, so around this area was uncomfortable, but it wasn't pain. It really wasn't. Not what I was expecting.
Keep right.
What I like about this truck, right, is you got to think when you're driving it, because the power's less and you got 16 gears to play with. You need to really think when you come to a hill, you know. Ah, that's it. Definitely, but it's not pain. It's not like breaking a bone. It's yeah, it's hard to explain actually. Ah, cheers, Ski Man. Appreciate that. Yeah, like bad sunburn. It is, Rob, indeed. Rob, you're Canadian, Rob, aren't you? Am I right? Am I wrong? Oh, you're Aussie. The other Rob just changed his name a bit, so I'm getting mixed up with all the different Robs, man. Ah, cheers, Captain, mate. Appreciate it. Ah, okay, Captain. Got you. What's everyone else up to anyway? Saturday. I'm pretty sure there'll be some people gaming while they're watching the stream. Yes, it was expensive, mate, yeah. Yeah, you'll be looking at 5k plus including the PC. Hobbies generally do get, the further you get into a hobby over the years, they tend to get more expensive anyway. Hiya Craig, yeah, 11 o'clock buddy. 100% 11 o'clock. What game's this? It's called Horse Riding Simulator 2019. Get it on Steam. It's quite reasonable, like. Alright, on Peterville. Yeah, a lot of people have spoke about Peterville. I need to have a go at it, like. Yeah, I definitely need to have a go. Ah, okay, Rob, got you there. Got you there, buddy. Hiya, Monic, how you doing, mate? Ah, you're on the same, got you. Ah, we've got Garen is hot lapping. Yeah, not wrong with a bit of hot lapping. Best way to practice. Oh, we're getting done by a Volvo. Come on. Nah, she's just not got the power. GoPro's gone. Alright, we've got this. Can't stay when my knees is a problem. Hang on. It's quite hard to stay flat out. Hang on. I've got this, don't worry. We've done him. Nailed it. Still accelerating. We have got this. Oh no. Road works. We're speeding. Can we get through? Drive with no hands. Oh, driving with the knees, mate. Nailing life. I've got this. Tell you one thing, she drinks fuel. 56 mile an hour. GoPro change. I bet real truckers don't need to do this. Are we right? We're right. Nailed it. That's why I don't run a charging cable to GoPro, because it is that easy to change your battery, like. Thank God for cruise control. P cars tonight, Joshua, 100% mate, yeah. Definitely. Nice pilot skills, appreciate it mate. I do try. How are you doing today, Graham? Hope you're well, buddy. Jeffrey, how's it going? Fishing Planet. Hiya, Lee Comer. Well, I hope you're out enjoying your day, mate. FS19 new mods, oh, excellent. What's out? What are we dealing with? Ah, you're on tonight, Craig. You top man. Top man. Hiya, Chad. Yeah, still going, you know me. Won't be on too long today, though. If you're charging using the GoPro, would it get pretty hot? Already warm, sat with a PC and 4 screens. The GoPro gets hot anyway though, like, I'm not charging it now and the lens is pretty much hot to touch, but when you charge it and use it, it gets roasted. I used it for maybe a year and a half, charging and using it. Doesn't hurt it though. It'll knock the batteries eventually, like, but constantly recharging the batteries all the time will knock them as well, so. Hiya Sky Crew, how's it going? Ah, you'll be happy about that for your gamer, eh? Ah, cheers Darren. First time anyone's ever said that to me. Right, first time I watch you, sorry for my English. Hey, don't apologise mate, you probably talk better English than I do. I've been done. Rain mod's insane, I can't see him. Anything. Right, where else am I? I don't think I've missed out else, have I? Nope. All caught up. Excellent. So yeah, on tonight.
Recommend speeding.
Oh.
Expecting that from us.
Yeah, P cars tonight. DSLR is up for sale yet. I haven't sold it yet, no. I haven't sold it yet. It's not actually, it's not even that old either. It's got a few extras with it as well, so it's a Canon, is it a 1300D or the 1100, I can't remember, but I only bought it end of last year. So it's got the 2 lenses with it, it's got a battery grip with it, a couple of spare batteries, spare USB charger. Yeah, it's got quite a lot with it. So mod is so the sat nav itself is part of the game. The mod is the actual presenters that are talking, obviously. I'm very lucky, Tuck, yeah. Yeah, extremely lucky, mate. Don't worry, I do know it. Right, is it okay? BTJ, yeah, if you can add me dad, possibly. Yeah, you can wipe the window, which helps it a bit as well, but I love how the rain stops, it's really good. Right, will do was talking with Neil the other day. There you go, you'll be sorted, mate. Where did you get the Ebersu? Glenn sent me them actually. Yeah, Glenn sent us a mod. I haven't tried it yet though. Yeah, still in the same daft. I'm trying to make money, mate, so I can buy another 4 Series Scania. And then I can rent this truck out. So that's the plan at the moment. Hi George, how are you doing? I'm popped in lately, mega busy. George Green, long time no see, and no, not a problem, I'm still here, mate, you know me. Same old, same old. It's in the title, mate, it's Euro Truck Simulator 2, yeah. Hiya David. Right, so I've got 177 mile to go. Oh, 43 mile an hour speed limit. Ian Murray, how you doing, buddy? Right, have you heard of... I haven't. No, haven't at all. Oh, I just can't get over the sensation of driving this thing. I just love how it feels you're pulling stuff all the time. It's great. Alex, I mean, if budget isn't an option, for me, monitors all day. You know, even 27s is nice, you know.
And then
I mean,
right.
Depends what rig you're getting, how you're going to mount them. With 32s, obviously, you couldn't have 32s as close as what I have, because they're too big. So it all depends where you're going to have them. So if you have 32s, you'll need to set them further back, which means you'll more than likely see more room. So you'll see, like me now, I can look right and just see screen, which is nice. Whereas the further back you have them, the less immersion you get, you know. But all depends what you're doing with it. Right, cheers Nick, appreciate it. I got 3 ultra wide 29s, but I need more room. And yeah, I mean, so 29s is about the same size as a 24-inch monitor height wise, I think. So for me, like, these are 27s, 16 by 9 27s, and it doesn't take up that much room at all. I mean, it's not even, I mean, you can see how bent my arm is, so it's not the width of me. Like, it's so, it takes so little room up. '27s are perfect if you're close. Feels, yeah, 24s are good. Honestly, my 24s on the other rig, just as good, in my opinion. But again, you've got to have them set up right, you know. Yeah, Garen, really good. I mean, if you can hit 144 while you're gaming, I mean, that's brilliant on triples, you know. But this steam wheel was from eBay, mate. Yeah. Right, my guy needs to sleep. Problem is, I got 125 mile left. But I've got 17 hours left on the job, so. Oh, aye, 2 hours left. Yeah, okay.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I need to find somewhere to sleep.
Exit right.
Right, I desperately need to find somewhere to sleep. How much is that one, Gareth? Yeah, I did get mine a bit cheaper than that, but that is the right model of wheel, yeah. Hi, John the streamer, eh? How's it going? John, question for you. With your cameras, right? Do you manually set them up with the Logitech software, or do you just let them auto adjust colour wise and all that? Ah, Richard Rushton, how are you doing, bud? Yeah, so I don't know if you know, but if you're running 2, you've got to plug one in first, set the colour up, so you want to turn everything auto off, so white balance, exposure and gain, and auto focus, turn all them off, and then set them manually so you're happy with them. Then plug your second camera in, then you can adjust the colour on it as well. If you plug them both in, you'll only let you adjust the colour on one. So you want to make sure nothing's on auto, because like myself, I can put my hand up to it now and it all stays the same colour, so it never changes, so it is perfect. But if you are streaming off natural light, you'll find it harder. So if you're not using any lights of any aid, you will find it more difficult. Lightings, with cameras, lighting's night and day. It can make a cheap camera look brilliant, and bad lighting can make an expensive camera look shit. So lighting is very important.
Mind your speed.
I do need to sleep, like.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Right, I'm gonna have to come off here and go and get a sleep.
Exit right.
Sean, your setup's technically better than mine, you knobhead. Not that it matters whose is better, but you can't say it's not as good as mine. You cock. Ah, that, right. I see what you're saying, mate, yeah. That's John's problem, he's got it facing him. I've got you. No, John's talking out of his ass. His computer's technically better spec than mine. It's pretty much the same setup. Apart from he hasn't got monitors, he's got TVs. Yeah, C920 is what he's running. Same as what I used to stream on. Perfect. Oh, don't say this doesn't work. A lot of traffic, man. Jesus, look at it all. Ah, I might look into that, mate. Raj, I mean, simulator wise, I do 2-hour streams, so 2 hours at a time, but in the room I normally spend around, you know, 10 to 12 hours a day in it, on and off streams. Hey Garen, that's probably one of the most popular questions I get, right? I just, yeah, nothing, to be honest. I get bored with games, yeah, and you go and play something else, that's why there's multiple games out there. Going back to how do you get views when you start streaming, I just streamed a lot. That's all it was. I uploaded regularly and I streamed all the time and I enjoyed it. That was it. I played what I wanted to play. When I first started, farming was so popular, like all people want to see was farming, and I started doing Euro truck streams every now and again, and the view difference was like, farm streams were getting like 5 to 7,000 views a day, like straight out the door, and they were getting upwards of 30,000 views in a week. Whereas the trucking videos were getting nothing. I mean, I had like, because obviously I started doing videos, not live streams, but when I started live streaming, the trucking stuff was still only it was nothing. It was like maybe 80 people in watching, compared to farming, which was a couple of hundred. View wise, it wasn't getting 2,000, you know, and people were hating it, and then just carried on playing it because I enjoyed it, you know. Started doing convoys, started just enjoying it more, adding more mods, regularly streaming it more, and all of a sudden it just took off as well. And drifting was the same. Started to learn to drift on the stream, and yeah. Biggest thing that hurts me is I don't play what people want me to play. That's that, and consistency. You know, I stream a lot, but not as much as I used to at the moment. That will come back, don't get me wrong, but That's the biggest problem. And then if I get into something that I want to play a lot, I'll just play it. I don't care what people think, which is a good and a bad way to be, because it's a bad way to be for the community, because the community, you know, built my community up to what it is now, and without you lot it wouldn't be nothing. So really I should be playing what you want me to play, but then mentally it's quite hard to play what you don't want to play. If you're sitting there bored out your tits, what's the point? You've got to love what you play. You have to. I can't see another way around it. I know the streamers out there who have picked one game, like say Farm Sim, and they have to, that's what they play. But then they go off stream and they play other games. Well, I'm pretty sure most of their communities would want to see them playing the other games. You know, like, I don't know, for instance, he just take Daggerwin for instance. I know he started uploading a bit of Euro Truck, but he plays it obviously in his spare time a lot. And all I do is, instead of hiding what I play in my spare time, I just stream it as well. I stream everything. So, and I just enjoy it that way, you know. Oh, that's true, Jackson. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, mate. Completely right. Right, we've got 26 miles left, and then I'm going to go and pick my lawnmower up. I'm intrigued to see what it's going to be like. I might even try and get the grass cut tonight if I can. Road Rally, you're right there. Cheers, Key, we'd appreciate it, mate, yeah.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit.
Come on, truck, you can do it. I don't want to go any lower than 5 low. Right, where else are we? Yeah, thanks everyone for the great comments, I appreciate that. Yeah, there you go. There's a close-up for you. It is a bit dry at the minute. I need to go and lube it up. Lol. But yeah, there you go. It's obviously, it's a bit dark and a bit red. It will calm down over time, you know.
And then exit right. Exit right.
Hiya, Graham. That's what we all game for, isn't it? Pass the time of the day at the end of the day, so there's no point in playing something you don't want to play. And it does, of course it gets boring. Everything gets boring in life.
Turn left.
No, Road Rally, it's broken unfortunately and out of warranty, I didn't realise, so... it's not the end of the world, I've got my phone, so...
Men speeding. Expect to hear that from us.
Jackson, what's your thoughts? Because I was never a massive fan of Jeremy Clarkson. Like the first Top Gear was alright because it was not a bad show, but it, you know, if you like cars, Fifth Gear was always more knowledgeable about cars. It was always a better car show. But Top Gear was always more entertaining.
Continue straight.
The new Top Gear, I mean, the second Top Gear with them people they had in last time, that was just terrible. I mean, horrendous. But the newest Top Gear, in my opinion, is probably the most fun I've watched in ages, because all three presenters seem to get on with each other. Obviously, there's still a bit of acting involved, you know, but 9 times out of 10, they're just having fun, like we all would if you went to a city with some cars that you didn't own. Or someone gave you the money to buy these cars. It would be hilarious to go on road trips, and that's what they're doing. They're just making fun of each other, having fun, having a laugh.
Well
so
done.
no, I think they work really well together. Yes, Garen, anyone who's using triples, if you want a game on them, you need to use NVIDIA Surround. Yes. No, Friends Bloke's not on anymore now. No, it's a whole new cast. So yeah, really, really good. Honestly, if you haven't watched it, I will go and watch the first episode. The first episode is on iPlayer, completely free. And one of the benefits about it is they have £4 to spend, and they have to go and buy their first cars. And I've really enjoyed it. So to try and find the first cars for £3, and it was really, really good. So I've got a couple of episodes to watch myself, but I would highly recommend it. Like, right, fuel lights just come on, and we'll need to get a sleep for tomorrow. So chuck some fuel in. Yeah, exactly, yeah, completely agree. So, Brody, Navigator is part of the game, so literally all you need to do is go into audio settings and turn it on. Once you've turned it on, there's an option to change your voice in there, and then if you go on Steam Workshop, there's a few ones. Yeah, there's a few. Oh, what's it called? A few bollocks. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, sorry, there's a few voice mods on Steam Workshop. That's what I was looking for. What I know. Right, Monkey just released a video. Should be on. Ah, cool. Yeah, I look forward to watching it. Enjoy following his stuff. I really want to go and meet the bloke. I think I'll get on quite well with him. He seems right down to earth. Get him up here and get him. Why has my brain just gone to mush? Yeah, I need to get him up here and get him on both rigs. Right, so I want to get a couple of sleeps in and then see where we are financially. Can I get to... Can't get to 6 o'clock, can I? That should let me get to 8 o'clock for tomorrow. Right, there we go. So, tomorrow we've got 115 grand in the bank. We still owe... What do we owe? What's the crack? So, we owe 159 grand. So, we've got an option here. We could save up and buy out the loan. So I could save up another, how much money have I got on us? 115,000. So I could save another 40, 50 grand up and pay that off completely. Gone. Right? Or do I just save up another, do I just go and buy another truck? I've got enough now to buy another truck. The truck that I'm after is a 4 Series truck, and then I can just carry on paying the loan payments. So it's a Scania 4 Series that we had to sell, but I want to wait until I can get the V8 version. So don't want to buy it until I can get the V8. So where's the V8 motor at? Ah, level 16 for the next motor. Does it say V8 on it? That's a Euro 2. So they can't be V8s, can they? It might be a V8, you know, that. But with a V8 engine in, it's 111 grand. And then I want to put the top cab on, 165 grand. So in all the additions, I want to have at least a twin axle on the back. You know, even that sitting there, that's 200 grand. So I think we need to, we'll get the loan paid off, lend 350 again, then buy our Scania. I think that's the plan. That's what we'll do. Right, I'll be back at 8, Project Cars 2. See you all there. Have a good one. Thanks again for joining. And see you at 8 o'clock. Have a good Saturday, guys, and take care.